I am an employee of a large school district in the suburbs of Denver, Colorado. In my current role, I help school teachers execute STEM and forward-thinking projects in their classrooms. Recently, I attended an innovation workshop my school district arranged for teachers, principals, and other district employees. At this workshop, we explored all sorts of ways to encourage 21st century design thinking by giving students projects and other innovative activities to complete. Near the end of his presentation, the speaker made a comment that stuck in my mind. He said, when projects like the ones we discuss are implemented, it often occurs in classrooms with more advanced and even gifted learners. He stated that others, such as ELL and special education students, are not included in such outside-the-box instruction. As I thought about his words, I realized what he's saying has actually occurred quite a bit. In fact, there were only a couple of teachers of those type of students present at the workshop. His words brought up memories of my own childhood. When I was in elementary school, I was a good student and was identified by the school as gifted. Because of this identification, I and other advanced learners were loaded on a bus once a week and driven to another school where we had the opportunity to work on amazingly fun and very cool projects. I looked forward to this opportunity each week and felt the work we were assigned heightened my skills and helped me become a more evolved student who could solve problems and come up with creative solutions. As I remember how I was privileged to have these amazing educational experiences, I wonder what it was like for students who were not labeled as gifted, including students who were not native English speakers or those with learning disabilities. Did they have the chance to complete stimulating yet fun projects, or did they complete boring worksheets and take notes from dry textbooks? The differences of coursework is still seen today, with teachers taking risks and planning pioneering projects in their advanced classes, but not with their co-taught classes with special needs learners. Why does this inequity exist? Is it lack of time to modify projects for those students? Are resources to implement the projects limited? Do teachers not understand how to create innovative curriculum at those levels? Are advanced learners who get higher test scores the focus? It could be one or a combination of these issues, or even an issue I haven't mentioned. I do want to clarify that not all teachers exclude lower-level learners in special projects. However, not enough do include them, and many students are not receiving the same experiences in their classes. School administrators need to encourage and support their staff in finding ways to include all students in 21st century learning. And teachers should spend time creatively modifying projects and activities for those not in the advanced realm. What does this mean to me as an e-learning designer and educator? As someone who has worked with learning disabled students at the middle school level, I am disappointed in the lack of online resources for students with below grade level skills. The online activities and games their peers use are at a level too high for them to complete. When provided with online activities and websites at their ability, the resources are more juvenile and not at their age or social level. Often, they are assigned alternative and often boring assignments to complete instead. This is an area of interest to me, and I hope that I can develop some better resources for students in the special education spectrum. The educational models and games need to be age appropriate, even though a student's skill levels are not the same as other students in their classes. In addition, I want to create informative, instructional materials to help teachers modify innovative projects to meet the needs of lower-level learners. I also hope to work in adult education and training in the future. This same issue exists for adults who may not have the same education level, language skills, or abilities as others in the workplace. It will be my responsibility to accurately analyze the educational needs in an organization and design engaging content and activities for as many levels as time and resources allow. I will also need to be an advocate for those learners left out and search for solutions to be inclusive to most, if not all, of my audience.